For many years in the 1960s and 70s, there was a concern that there were too many mouths to feed, too many people in China, and the economy wasn't keeping up. So the Chinese government implemented the famous one-child policy to say each family is only allowed to have one child, otherwise there are massive penalties. But any decent futurist would have been able to think, well, what are the knock-on effects of that? And one of those effects is that if you can choose to only have one child, and you are able to identify what gender your child is while you're pregnant, it might be that you would prefer a male child over a female child. But if you had the choice and you knew you only had one child, I suppose it is understandable in some cultures and in history that people might choose to have voice. Anyway, here is the upside, Dean. There are currently 33 million more young adult men in China than women. That is now the knock-on effect. In my opinion, completely predictable. This is the point of a grey elephant radar. You don't just look at the policy, you don't just look at what you do this year, but especially in the issue of demographics, our grey elephant of an aging world, longevity, but it covers demographics as well. This was entirely predictable, but now the chickens are coming home to roost, because where do these 33 million young men get wives from, and how do they build families? And what happens next?
If this has interested or intrigued you, follow and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and get the full episode.